We're here at Madison Square Garden, where Gennady GGG Golovkin was victorious over David Lemieux by 8th round TKO. And now let's go to post.
It was a hard fight for David. Obviously showed a lot of heart, tremendous heart. He didn't want the fight to be stopped. But look, the way I see it is nothing lost here. HBO wants him back on TV. He can face a lot of middleweights out there. So without any further ado, David Lemieux.
Hello. A bit disappointed tonight. Would love to give the fans a bit better show. Golovkin's a great champion, a very good fighter. For sure, I'll be seeing him in the near future again, somewhere down the line. But I feel the fight was stopped a bit too early. I'll show in the near future. But he's a good champion. I have a lot of respect for him. Good job tonight. I hope the fans got what they want.
What happened in the fifth round?
I don't know. Huh?
Knocked down in the short round?
Knocked down?
You were knocked down in the fifth round?
Yes. There was a little body shot. I took a knee and then I got hit behind the head. So that's what happened.
Please raise your hand if you have any questions for David Lemieux, please.
His jab was a very good punch. He got me with that jab. I think that was his best punch of the night.
David, what was the thing that surprised you about Gennady?
Actually, I was expecting a bit more power from him, but his jab, he had a good jab. He had a good solid jab. He's a very good fighter. He's a good champion.
David, congratulations for the performance. The question that I have for you is, coming in, were you overwhelmed with the experience of being in there with Triple G at all?
No, I know Triple G is a good fighter, but I know I could have done a lot more in the fight. I took a bit my time in the fight. I was as the rounds went on, I started seeing pump up a bit more air and everything. I wanted to extend the fight a bit longer, but it's the referee didn't see it the same way, so that was it.
Hey David, how you doing?
Doing okay.
Question for you. Once you started to recognize that the jab was so effective, did you have a plan B to get around the jab? Did you have a plan B to try to get away from the jab that was very effective tonight?
Yeah, he had a great jab. He's a very good fighter. His jab was very effective tonight. As the rounds went, I thought I was adapting a bit slowly. But he, hat off to him. He did a good job tonight.
Eric. Thank you, David. Now we're going to bring up Team Triple G Golovkin.
What can you say? Gennady proved that he's at the top of the sport, not only from a marketing standpoint, a recognition standpoint, but also, all the mythical pound for pounds. When he's in with a big punching middleweight like that, a true champion, David Lemieux came in as the IBF champion. And when Gennady can dominate him like that, clearly David was the best opposition that Gennady has faced. As I said before, he had a big punch that Gennady had to be careful about, but he was able to break him down. I think he took a lot of body shots, and we saw what Abel says is the bigger the challenge, the best performance, the bigger the performance you'll see in the ring. So I'd like to first have Abel say a few words, and then we'll have Gennady speak. Abel.
First of all, I want to congratulate David and David's team for getting to this point. It's a difficult road always when you fight for a title and win a title. He showed a lot of heart in there, but as I said before, nobody from 54 to 160 is going to stay 12 rounds with Gennady. Gennady showed today that he can box a little bit. He's not just a puncher. David gave us the opportunity to be able to display that. We're extremely happy on the results, of course. Hopefully we'll come back soon and throw you guys again. Thank you.
First of all, thank you very much to my team. Today is a big day for me. I'm very proud to my team. And because I have unification fight and my first debut in pay-per-view fight. This big step for next, for future, for my story. Thank you, my team.
Big round of applause. The new IBF champion who just added to his existing belts here. So, do you want to open up?
Gennady, Chris Connor, Salutation Radio Boston. Congratulations on your double title.
Thank you.
I know you're waiting for Cotto Canelo. That's your dream fight. Everybody here wants to see the winner goes to. What happens if they say no? What happens if they just don't want to fight you? What's your plan B?
Not my dream fight. My goal is all the belts in middleweight division. In the middleweight division, I want all the belts. This is my plan. This is my plan A.
Gennady said, if I could jump in there, that we can't force, and I've said this before, we can't force someone to get in the ring with him, but his goal is to unify all the belts.
Absolutely.
That's his plan A. His plan A, B, and C. So whoever is the champion at that time, that's who he wants to fight.
This is a question for Tom and Gennady. You made clear you want to unify the division, but right now you're also 3 title defenses away from breaking Wilfredo Gomez's record for knockouts, consecutive knockouts and title defenses, and 6 defenses away from breaking Bernard Hopkins' record at middleweight. Are those both accomplishments that you want before you leave the division?
No, I think, I respect Bernard. He is legend. This is my story. I bring new story for middleweight division like long time ago, like old school. This is my story, my first step for my story.
And what can you say about your performance overall tonight? Thank you.
Yeah, I feel distance. I feel a very good distance. My every jab, I touch him. I am a little bit waiting, just like I want crazy attack, crazy style, like street fight. Not this time. Not this time. I think David, he's a strong guy. He's a good warrior. Not this time. Yeah, I think we have a little bit different boxing IQ, different style, like class.
The priority, Dan, is to see who's the winner of November 21. Usually, I'm already planning his next fight, but this one will definitely depend on what happens November 21 and then what the winner decides to do. But it's clearly, it's a great fight with Andy Lee and Billy Joe Saunders. We have to give Andy Lee a lot of credit because that is one of the few, he is one of the few top middleweights who actually agreed to fight Gennady last year. So we have to give a lot of credit to Andy, and if he comes out successful, there's no reason for us to believe that he wouldn't agree to fight Gennady again. So I think this type of performance from a marketing standpoint and financial standpoint opens up a lot of doors, Dan, where we can make those type of offers and get the champions in the ring that we weren't able to get in the previous years.
Gennady, my other question for you over here is, you fought here in Madison Square Garden before, you sold out at the Starbucks Center. What was it like for you to come into, you sold out Madison Square Garden, that hasn't had a boxing sellout for a fighter that wasn't a Puerto Rican fighter in, many years? That doesn't happen very often.
I'm very proud. I'm very proud, I'm very happy. This is a big day for me, and Madison Square Garden, mecca of boxing, I love my fans. Thanks to my fans, because people understand my style. Thank my team. Yeah, you're right. Today I feel it's great atmosphere. It's an amazing atmosphere, just I saw. Oh, it's an amazing time for me. I'm very proud.
Anything surprise you about Lemieux, positive or negative?
В чем-нибудь тебя Лемье удивил или позитивно или негативно?
No, I think, today for David, he going to school, to boxing school. Right now, he's understand, different class. Respect, he's strong. He's champion. Different class.
No, we knew David was going to be strong. As we said in the past, and I said in that conference call several weeks ago, that the difference was going to be the IQ. Just a guy that's a lot smarter in the ring. David was lunging, trying to reach, and was getting hit with shots that maybe another fighter wouldn't hit him with, but Gennady is on a different level, like I've been saying.
Gennady, you met Donald Trump tonight. What do you think about him?
Yeah, he's a nice guy. I'm a boxer. I'm not politic, Respect, Don, he loved box to sport, I'm athlete.
Donald Trump actually came to his last fight with Guillaume, so he's a boxing fan and he's apparently a fan of Gennady, so he went out of his way to come tonight and came to the locker room to say hi to Gennady.
Gennady, GGG, what about TVE? Word is out of Las Vegas, he wasn't happy that it was suggested by Stephen A. Smith on ESPN that you would walk through him.
I hope in the
Can you get
future.
to 154 and can you fight Floyd comfortably at 154?
I hope in the future, yeah.
Hey, this is for Abel. Is that the best his jab has looked to you?
Yes, but I see that in the gym every day. That's the best I've seen it in a fight. I've said for a long, long time, I needed somebody to challenge him so that he would use some of the tools that he uses in the gym. This is finally the guy that was a mental threat to him, not so much a physical threat, but the mental threat that he thought perceived threat was there, so he used the jab a little better and was able to do everything off his jab. If you notice, some of the hooks that he threw off the jab were powerful too, so he does a lot of things off the jab. Today he got able to use them.
And he seemed to start, usually Gennady shows a lot of patience in the ring. Tonight he went right after him. Was that your plan?
No, the plan was to see what David was going to do, but David came out a little didn't really want to attack, so Gennady had to press the issue. But the jab was magnificent today and controlled the fight.
Hi, Gennady. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks.
For years now, people have been talking about you trying to go to Orlando, and you've always wanted this. It seems like it's closer than ever now. Do you feel like you're going to get it next year? How excited are you for that kind of fight?
It's a good question. Both two great champions, both great champions. Miguel, respect, and Canelo. Right now he's superstar too. Who win? I'm ready. Yeah.
Геннадий, Максим, можно вопрос задать? Со всех уголков Казахстана, со всего мира приехало много ваших фанатов. Что вы хотели, вы ощущали такую поддержку, и что вы хотели сказать всем фанатам во всем мире, из Казахстана? Это много приехало сюда.
Maybe I translate this question shortly. There is a lot of support in Kazakhstan, and what do you think about this support, and would you like to say something to your Kazakh fans?
More respect to my fans, for Kazakhstan fans, not just Kazakhstan fans, all fans. Yeah, of course I feel support from Kazakhstan people. My pleasure. This is my country. Respect. Ahmed.
This question is for Abel. Abel, I know you told us that Triple G statistically is one of the least most hit fighters. He gets hit the least. And today he looks like he didn't take any punishment at all. Was that what you planned for, not taking any punishment? I know you said you don't want him to take punishment, but he does sometimes anyway.
No, not necessarily. Today he wanted to show people that he's not just a banger. He's a guy that can box. People forget that he had 350 amateur fights with a silver medalist. In order to do that, and only lost 5. You're going to have to know how to box. And today he used the jab. Maybe in the next fight it'll be a hook, a jab and a hook that he uses better. It's a step at a time. But David today presented a target and presented the kind of opponent that he can practice the jab on. So it was an easy night for him.
Bernie, we'll do one more question and then we'll start to wrap it up.
You
You've said in the past that you will come down to 154 to fight Floyd Mayweather. How far will you come down the scale to fight Cotto or Canelo?
I'm champion 160, middleweight. This is my category. For what? For business or for what? I'm a boxer. I'm champion middleweight division.
Okay, we're going to wrap it up. Gennady has to still go back and do his commission requirements. So with that, just one more round of applause for Gennady Golovkin.
Thank you very much.
And I'm Kristal Hart reporting from Madison Square Garden. Hope you've enjoyed the show, and we'll see you at the fights.